What's a profession where a 30 success rate would mean you're successful? Any form of marketing or sales? The rule was 10 calls for a meeting, and 3 meetings for a sale. So 130 success rate. With these forms of work, the best salespeople are those who are most emotionally intelligent, in responding to rejections in a positive constructive manner. My job in sales? I quote about $30 million per year. I sell about 5 million. I make 2 commission also a base salary. If I had a 30 success rate, I'd make an extra $180,000 on top of my salary. I wouldn't know what to do with that kind of money. Meteorologist. Those assholes can get the weather wrong every day of the year, be ballsy enough to double triple down and give out forecasts a month into the future, and not only not get fired, but be locally nationally famous. The animation industry. I work as a concept artist and I do target pictures to secure funding for shows or a feature film. I think about 90 of my portfolio is under NDA limbo because almost all of it has been canned. Criminal defense attorney. My clients don't like my definition of success, because a win can often still be accompanied by a guilty verdict. But imagine outright getting not guilty on 3/10 of one's caseload. A doctor that only takes on terminally ill cancer patients, turning 30 of cases around would be godlike. They could charge $100,000 for a 30-minute consultation and there would be a line around the block. Debt collection. By the time debt is sold off to a debt collection agency, it's considered garbage, very low chance of recovery. If you manage to collect 30 of it, you'd be making a huge profit. Poker. It's not about how many times you win but how much money you win overall over the course of the long term. If you cash in 30 of tournaments you play, you're crushing the game. Any type of sales, I guess. When I was working with real estate we had like a sub-12 conversion rate on leads, anything above 3 and you were eligible for bonuses and incentives. 30 would be a good success rate for an IVF clinic in the UK. Here's the success rate figures of ours. Songwriter. If 30 of your songs went on to be popular, you'd be considered a once-in-a-generation prodigy. Hell, even 5 would be massively impressive. Outbound sales. Potentially gambling football matches? No. Tournament winners? Large-scale poker tournaments? Sure. Olympiad sales. Converting 30 of leads to sales is an insane feat. Even with unsavory sales tactics that is hugely successful. Grant writing. I've been a chief research officer for 14 years and am proud of hitting nearly 30 of our submissions. Being an astronaut. You're probably only going up there a few times, and that 70 fail rate is when the rocket fails. Cocaine smuggling. They say the cartels only need 10 of cocaine to make it past the border to turn a profit. Sales. Anywhere in the 1-3 range is considered successful. 30 in any industry would be remarkable. Sales of nearly any kind. If you close 30 of your potential prospects, you're killing it. Like, a lot. Forecast persons. They never write here. Just tell it about going to happen, usually day or two wrong. Lingerie model boob adjuster. It really does not matter how to define success, you are successful. Baseball player. If you were batting 333 people would think you were the greatest ever. My Gen Chem professor. He prided himself on his class only having like a 28 pass rate. Striker in soccer. If 30 of your shots on goal would score, you are an insane striker. Law. That's a good enough trial record and can make you rich as a plaintiff's lawyer. If you close 30 of you at pitches, you'd be a decent salesperson in many industries. Insurance sales. You would be a billionaire if you were successful 30 of the time. Sales. Especially luxury market sales. 30 conversion rate would be incredible. Sales. If you close 30 of all opportunities or customers, you're killing it. Hitman. It's okay if you miss a few times as long as you succeed eventually. I'm surprised nobody said this. Stock market, especially options trading. Marketing and sales. You'd be a wizard if you managed to pull off 30. Pro golfer. Winning 30 of the tournaments you enter would be insane. In the realm of drug discovery, 30 success rates would make you a god. Sales. At least in my industry 30 closes a standard Mendoza line. A scientist professor having 30 of their research proposals funded. Venture capital. Which would be an awesome return. Peace out homie. Criminal defense attorney in trial. 30 NG is pretty damn good. Investigative journalism. You can pursue leads that go nowhere. Baseball. You can make a great life for yourself batting .300. Meteorologist. I'm reasonably sure they just guess anyway. Alchemist. I turned 3 of those lead blocks into gold bars. Weather person on a news channel seems pretty applicable. Exploration geologist. 30 success rate would be insane.